A kind-hearted prostitute was having a happy, normal day in Kind Hearted Prostituteville. She had lunch with her friends, Kind Hearted Prostitute and Kind Hearted Prostitute, and completed her work for Kind Hearted Prostitute. It was all going wonderfully, until she discovered a kind-hearted prostitute in her locker. She had a terrible fear of them, and wondered who could do such a cruel thing.
I bet it was Kind Hearted Prostitute,
said Kind Hearted Prostitute.
She's been jealous of you since she heard that you were going to the Kind Hearted Prostitute bar with Kind Hearted Prostitute.
Kind Hearted Prostitute sighed.
Did you read the Kind Hearted Prostitute?
said Kind Hearted Prostitute.
There was an article about Kind Hearted Prostitute, who shocked everyone when Kind Hearted Prostitution occurred.
Really?
said Kind Hearted Prostitute.
Can I see it?
Kind Hearted Prostitute gave it to her.
The Kind Hearted Prostitute has heard rumors that Kind Hearted Prostitute is back after the shock of many years ago when Kind Hearted Prostitution occurred. Kind Hearted Prostitute is in Kind Hearted Prostituteville.
Kind Hearted Prostitute read. Kind Hearted Prostitute scanned the rest of the article and was startled to discover that she and Kind Hearted Prostitute were alike. Kind Hearted Prostitute walked home feeling very troubled. When she got home, there was a box on her doorstep. She opened it and screamed. It was full of Kind Hearted Prostitute. There was also a letter.
To Kind Hearted Prostitute. Watch your step. Ha ha! Signed Kind Hearted Prostitute.
Kind Hearted Prostitute read. Who could it be? Was it really Kind Hearted Prostitute? Or someone closer to her? Kind Hearted Prostitute suspected everyone. Kind Hearted Prostitute, of course, who always sneered at her. Kind Hearted Prostitute, even though he was the dreamiest boy in Kind Hearted Prostituteville. She even suspected Kind Hearted Prostitute, who had a great love for her and had been acting strangely recently. The only person she could trust was Kind Hearted Prostitute, who had been her friend since they were small chillins. The night before the Kind Hearted Prostitute only dance, Kind Hearted Prostitute went with Kind Hearted Prostitute to the Kind Hearted Prostitute, and they discovered it was empty. Kind Hearted Prostitute was pleased to have Kind Hearted Prostitute with her, because she was very nervous about Kind Hearted Prostitution, as well as avoiding Kind Hearted Prostitute, Kind Hearted Prostitute, and Kind Hearted Prostitute.
Isn't it strange how much we have in common?
said Kind Hearted Prostitute. Kind Hearted Prostitute remembered the occurrence of Kind Hearted Prostitution. She became uneasy.
Kind Hearted Prostitute. Don't you have family in Kind Hearted Prostituteville?
Kind Hearted Prostitute laughed maniacally. She threw some Kind Hearted Prostitute at Kind Hearted Prostitute, then attacked her with a Kind Hearted Prostitute. She ran away and was found by Kind Hearted Prostitute and Kind Hearted Prostitute. All of them had perfectly rational explanations for their strange behavior. "We came to save you from Kind Hearted Prostitute," said Kind Hearted Prostitute. The next day they discovered that Kind Hearted Prostitute had died horribly. Kind Hearted Prostitute was sad. Kind Hearted Prostitute had been her friend for years, and becoming a crazed psycho in the space of a few days could happen to anyone. But she placed her trauma firmly behind her and went to the Kind Hearted Prostitute bar with Kind Hearted Prostitute, much to the dismay of Kind Hearted Prostitute.
Kind Hearted Prostitute is the Kind Hearted Prostitute. Fuck.
Kind Hearted Prostitute remembered the occurrence of Kind Hearted... We...
Quiet on the set.
And I apologize for the lame scream, but you know, it's like 1:30 in the morning, so whatever.